So my name is Milda, and I think 2 quarantine years is like a mix of a lot of things for me because like in some way everything stopped, but in some way for me at least it was like a lot of things happening because like I stopped my studies, I started working, then the pandemic of course, and then there were lots of different points in pandemic. At certain points I was at home alone, and at others it was a lot of going out because I was working with kids. But when I was looking through photos, the one thing that stood out was my cat, because it was really pandemic cat because I had how I got her. So it was first pandemic, so I think it was April 2020. And I had a Zoom call, of course, with a friend of mine. She's studying psychiatry, and I'm studying psychology. So I wanted to talk with her just about random things related to psychiatry because I was reading a book about that, like about certain medications at that point. And she had a cat, and I saw the cat through the Zoom. And I was like, yeah, I always wanted a cat, but maybe I'm not ready. But also, I was feeling a bit not alone, but I wanted to feel more at home in my home, and I thought how to achieve that. And just I saw the cat, and she was so snuggly, and I felt really like in love with the cat. And she's like super simple Lithuanian standard issue cat. And the friend, she said like, oh, but I have her only for 3 months because I'm leaving to Germany to study and I'm trying to find a new owner. And I was like, okay, give me like 2 weeks. I'm gonna consider that, and then I'm gonna come back to you. And then like directly after the call, it was like, I'm gonna get the cat. But no, Milda, like sleep on it, think about it, at least give yourself 2 nights at least. And then I was like, okay, gonna get the cat. So I got her, and all the photos that I looked through in the pandemic period, most of them are, of course, of the cat, and like we sleeping together or waking up together. And the photo that I took, I think it was one of the occasions where the night prior I went to a bar. I think it was open till 9 at that time, and I was working and writing my bachelor's thesis at the time. So I would finish like at 7 working, and then would go to a bar, meet friends for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then at 9 I would go back home, sleep, wake up at like 5 to write my thesis, and the cat would be with me all the time, of course. So that's like one constant that happened through the pandemic.